We're living through very difficult times at the moment, and organisations are trying to find ways of enhancing efficiency and becoming more effective. Equality impact assessments go to the heart of improvement in performance standards. Equality impact assessments are also a matter of legal compliance. We need to remember, when we're doing equality impact assessments, the two words proportionality and relevance.
Equality impact assessments help ensure staff and customers are not discriminated against by how an organisation operates. EIAs should be carried out on all policy, whether it is an existing policy, a new policy, or one that is being reviewed or changed. We will use the word policy throughout to refer to everything an organisation does. If you are involved in the development, implementation or review of policy, you will need to carry out an EIA. It is critical that you have the relevant knowledge and be in the position to ensure changes are made where needed. This video introduces the main elements of EIAs. You can read more information in the accompanying booklet.
Equality impact assessments are a way of reality checking that your policies and decisions are in tune with the needs of the people who will be affected by them. And involving your stakeholders early on is much more likely to ensure that you reflect the lived experiences of those affected, rather than second-guessing and making assumptions about what works and what doesn't work. Stakeholders' early involvement enables them to identify early on barriers and challenges to delivery of the service. Involving your stakeholders as early as possible also gives them a real sense of ownership and engagement, so that they then become part of the identification of problems as well as ownership of the solutions. Equality impact assessments are also a matter of legal compliance, and therefore if public authorities or businesses carry out robust equality impact assessments, they can evidence that they have thought about equality issues early on and factored these into the decision-making process. A key driver for equality impact assessments is to ensure that decision-making is made more transparent and open. And this is particularly underscored by the requirement to publish the resulting equality impact assessments. So instead of decision-making being seen to be remote and distant from the communities who are affected, it actually brings these together.
After you have completed an EIA, there are three possible outcomes. There may be no change to the policy. This will happen if the policy has no potential for discrimination, or alternatively, potential discrimination is identified, but the justification for the discrimination meets the legal requirements. The second option is to adjust the policy, to remove the potential discrimination, and then continue with the policy. And finally, you may need to stop the policy altogether if you identify there is an actual or potential unlawful discrimination.